So bronze pack method looks like it's back with a lot of managers going for 5,000 coins each. You can see here 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 and 5,000 with a load more managers left to sell that we are going through. Now I'm going to show you how this method works in terms of making coins and also how you can profit from it in terms of completing SBCs as well. So all you're going to have to do is get 10,000 coins and you're going to go ahead and spend 10,000 coins on bronze packs. It's as simple as that. I will break down how the method works as we go through. Of course, it is pack reliant if your pack luck's not in, but don't worry, there is ways to keep your pack luck going. So, for example, we got ourselves 2 players here. Always check their prices. If they do not sell, which means if there's a lot of cards up for 200 max price, then don't sell them, keep them, discard everything else, and then always check to see if any of the players are worth anything. Now, if you've never done bronze pack method before, you will not have duplicates like I do, and if you have done bronze pack method before, you probably will have duplicates. So that's 1 pack down. We got ourselves 4 players for 750 coins. We discarded a few things to get some coins back. So on average, you're probably spending about 500 coins a pack. Now, the way to make money on bronze pack method in itself is getting managers and players. So, for example, we got this manager here. And as you can see, at this minute in time, he is a little bit inflated in price. Probably around 500 coins. Now, you can either do 2 things with this. You can keep him and wait for League 1 Team of the Season to come out or an Aubameyang card to come out. Once we get that, his price is going to skyrocket to 5k coins because people are trying to get Aubameyang in their team. Having a manager is going to help you do that. So I'm going to do that with him, and then we've got ourselves 3 more players here that we can do anything else with, and we're just going to go ahead and discard everything else. So treat it as an investment. Some managers will go for a lot more, but with a player like that from Gabon, who is Aubameyang, who is predicted to go into a team of the season, we're going to save that and then sell him for 5,000 coins. And then when he goes up, the 10,000 coins that we spent on bronze pack method, we've already made half back once that happens. Now, of course, if Aubameyang doesn't go into team of the season, he'll most likely get himself an SBC, and then he can go into that as well. So you want to use that concept. So, for example, with Colombian managers, they have all gone up to 5,000 coins extinct. And that's because of the TOTS live card Santos, the female who's 5-star, 5-star. You need to get that manager to get her on full chem. So it's the same system. So all you want to do is just keep opening packs, just like I am, keeping your players. Once you've spent 10,000 coins, you'll then move on to the next step, which I'll show you once I continue on. So all I'm doing at the moment is our 4th pack has been opened. It was about, what, 3,000 coins we've spent so far. We haven't managed to get ourselves anyone. And then bang, right there, a Colombian manager who is extinct. So that's 5,000 coins. We spent 3,000 coins already. Now we're at 2,000 coin profit. And we've got all of these extra players that we can go into League SBCs or into other SBCs as well. And we can discard everything else. So on that pack alone, we made 2,261 coin profit. And we've not even spent barely any coins because everything we've been discarding and keeping is the same equivalent to what we are making. So you can see right here in this video alone, we've already made profit. But we're going to keep on going. And then we'll get to the process of once you've done that. So you can see here, you could sell these players if you're desperate for coins for 250. That's down to your own personal preference. I'm not looking to spend coins or sell coins even, or players even, to make coins. I'm looking to complete SBCs and get as many team of the seasons as possible. So we are going to open 3 more bronze packs, and then we're going to go into the next step of what you should be doing with these bronze packs as we get ourselves another manager here. And the same thing applies for the Cameroon player. If we get any Cameroon team of the season down the line, and they spike up in price, you can sell them. But as you can see, the cheapest one of this card is 450. So you could sell them for 400 coins, or you can do what I'm doing, hold them, and just waiting to see if we get a Cameroon team of the season. The chances are, I'm not entirely sure. It depends on Bundesliga, Liga, and La Liga, etc. But it's not impossible. It will most likely happen. So treat that as an investment, and let's say that's another 3,000 coins there. And then we got ourselves a French manager, who is another 5,000 coins. So we got 2 managers already for 10k. That's the money we've already spent on bronze packs today. If we were to spend 10,000 as our limit, we've made that back. We have 2 managers in our club waiting to be sold once they go up in price. And we've got ourselves a load of players in our club now that we can do SBCs with. So we are going to open up 1 more bronze pack after this. And as you can see here, we discard everything else. Got 4 more players to go into SBCs. And let's open up our last bronze pack before we get into the actual SBC method. So that is how you're going to make coins from bronze pack method. Now we're going to show you how to complete SBCs and much more from bronze pack method. So again, we got ourselves 2 players. Nobody particularly helpful here. Unless we get an evolution, it pushes their price up, is looking unlikely. Now, There is an Australian player here, manager, but he doesn't really sell. And we got ourselves a duplicate. So what I'm going to do here is just go back to the transfer window or the transfer list to show you what cards that we have sold. So both of those managers have sold for 5,000 each. So that's 10,000 coins back into our account. And we've got all of these other managers selling. Let's just say, for hypothetical reasons, Son gets a team of the season, which is quite likely. All South Korean managers will go to 5,000 coins instantly. It's just how it works. Now, with all of those packs you've opened, you are going to go ahead and do these with the SBC. So you're going to head over to Upgrades, and you are going to go ahead and basically do your daily bronze, where we got ourselves loads of bronze cards. They can go into this. It's going to give us 24 more bronzes back. And just to show you with the cards that we have been using, I'm going to go to newest only. So this is all the players that we've got from bronze pack method and not from anything else in my club. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this twice. Like I said, it's going to give us 24 more bronzes back. And then there are several SBCs that we can complete by doing this. So not only are we making profit with the bronze pack method in itself, we are also going to start completing SBCs that can give you player picks, 77 doubles, help you complete other things. Now, as we head back over to the store, we popped in 2 bronzes into the daily bronze upgrade. That's going to give us 12 bronzes per pack, 3 rares each time. We should have enough rares from doing bronze pack method and having these completed together to be able to do the next step. So as you can see here, we got ourselves all these players. We can get rid of the ones that are going to be worth something and ones that aren't. So we got ourselves an alien here, or alien there, and it doesn't go for anything. But what we can do now is head over to the SBC. We're going to go over to icons, and all of our bronze rares that we've got, we are going to pop into any one of these icon SBCs. Doesn't matter which one you put them into. And then we can go ahead and get ourselves this done. Now, the reason why we are doing this is because that is going to help us in the long run in terms of getting silvers into our club and much more things. So you can see here, every single one of these bronze rares we have got from doing bronze pack method and the daily bronzes as well. So we pop in all of these players, and now we can submit that. And that's going to give us 4 silvers, which we can go into the next step. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the transfer list to see if I can make some room. Of course, the more space you have on the transfer list, the quicker this becomes. So let me go have a look if we sold anything else. It looks like we sold one more thing, so let's see what it is. Another manager, and we still got all these managers to go from what I packed earlier. So let me go ahead and make some space on that, and I'll be right back once that is done. So we have made some space now on our transfer list. We got our last bronze pack to open from the daily, which is the 2 bronzes we put in to get 24 back. And then we can move on to the next step. So as you can see here, we got ourselves 12 bronzes, 2 duplicates again. And again, you guys probably won't have duplicates. And now I'm going to show you exactly what you should be doing from this step onward. So what you're going to do here is go back to the SBC tab. You are then going to make your way over to your upgrades. And because you've done the daily bronze ones, we're going to skip that. We're going to head over to the daily gold. Now, we're going to put in 11 bronze commons into this. That's then going to give us another 6 bronzes back from a pack. And as you can see here, again, on newest, every single card we're popping in is a bronze common. Now, you have to make sure you're checking prices because let's say, for example, tomorrow we get an evolution that uses bronze players and you get one of the players that are popular. That's going to be another 5,000 coins, etc. to go into that. So it is really important that you make sure you're doing that. So we've gone ahead and completed this. We've got ourselves another bronze pack and we've got ourselves on our way. Now, with all of the bronze rares that I got from those packs, from bronze pack method and from the other packs, we've got ourselves a silver pack from the icon SBC as you saw. So that silver pack we are now going to open. And what we can do with this silver is move on to the next step. So we get 6 silvers, 1 rare, 5 common. Doesn't matter about the cards. There are some silver cards that go into the Evo. So make sure you're checking all their prices. Some of them sell for a little bit, some of them don't. So you're going to have to go one by one and decide yourselves which ones you think. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to keep them. Now, with those silvers that we got from the bronze rares, we are now going to go back over to the SBC tab. We're going to do the daily silver because 2 silvers is going to give us 24 silvers back. Bearing in mind that we've already made profit on bronze pack method. And now we are getting all of these bronzes from the bronze packs we got. We're getting silvers from the bronze packs we got. And as you can probably tell, we are about to start getting golds from the bronze packs that we started. So you can see how this method is so broken if you put the time in. The more coins you make by getting managers, the more coins you have in your club to buy better players. The more you do this, the more SBCs you can complete and then start grinding your way through to getting more and more packs. So as you can see right now, we've got ourselves our 2 silvers submitted and we got ourselves another 24 silvers. 3 being rare and the rest being common. So we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. Unfortunately, it's untradeable, but we can use it in our favor. So you can see here we got ourselves all these silvers, and then we got ourselves 3 duplicates. So for example, you're going to go ahead and swap them over, see which ones are tradable and which ones aren't. If they're not tradable, don't panic. I'll show you what to do in a second. But if they are tradable, just do what I did with the transfer list and move them up to the top. So we skip this one as well, and we're just going to get ahead and see what we get. 3 rares again, and the rest common. And we got ourselves 1 duplicate this time, which is a rare. And we can go ahead and swap that one over, and that one is an untradeable duplicate. So that's perfect onto our next segment. So with the exact same theory, you want to go ahead and go over to upgrades, and we are going to make our way all the way over to the daily gold. We are going to go ahead and pop in the silvers into this. Now, you won't have enough silver rares if you're starting from scratch, so you can't put that into the icon SBC. So what you want to do is pop in all of your silver commons into this upgrade with the 1 duplicate rare you have or the 2 duplicate rare you have. If you do have more rares, then go over to the icon SBC and do the exact same thing I did with the bronze rares, and then we'll go into that. So we have gone ahead and completed this, and as you can see here, our 1 rare duplicate's gone in, and the rest are commons. These are all from the packs that we've opened in this video alone, and we've got ourselves our first 11 golds. Now, there's a beautiful thing about this, which I love, which I'll show you in a second. We're going to head over to the store. We are now going to go ahead and open up our tradable silver pack we got, which would have come from doing that daily gold upgrade to the SBC we just completed. It gives you 6 bronzes back tradable and 6 silvers back tradable. So let's open up our silver first. We will skip it because there's no team of the silvers, no team of the seasons of silvers at the moment, I don't think, but could be wrong. And we can have a look if any of these are worth any coins before we send them to our club. Now, this guy looks like he goes for maybe about 1,000 coins, so we will sell this guy. So again, more profit on top of what we've already done. So let's list them up for 1,000 or 950, and we can check all the others. So you always want to check every single card one by one to see who goes into any sort of value, and if none of them do, then we can go into our SBCs. So look, does this guy go for anything? I'm not entirely sure. No, he doesn't, so we pop him onto the transfer list for now. Now we got ourselves 4 silvers here, plus we sold 1. Now we're going to go ahead and open up our gold pack, which is going to be 1 rare and 11 commons, and this is going to be into the next step. So you want to complete this step 4 times, get yourself to 44 golds, then these 44 golds can go into the next thing. So every single card you see here are going to go into an SBC, and I'm going to show you exactly which one it is. So we are going to make our way over back to the SBC tab now, and we are going to head over to the new upgrade that came out, which is going to be the 77 double. Now, the reason why this one is so good is because it is 5 players only. So again, going to newest, we can pop in all of these players, and we've got ourselves at least 2 of these packs because we got 11 golds back. And let's say both of the packs you got are absolutely terrible. That's going to give you 4 more players back, plus the extra gold we had spare from the 11 gold players pack. So you should get you should basically have 3 upgrades every single time you do this. Unless you pack somebody amazing, then you don't have to worry. So for example, the gold rare that we got from that pack, she's going to stay here for the next one. And we popped in the 10 commons we've got. Now we can go ahead and send the duplicates back into our club. And we're going to open up both of those 77 pluses. Now, in theory, you should be able to get 8 of those from bronze pack method, as well as making coins on top of that, as I showed you. But at the moment, we're about 13 minutes in, and we've managed to complete almost every single SBC. We've made some profit as well, about 2,000 to 3,000 coins profit. We've got 2 managers in our club ready to be sold later on in a future date for another 5,000 coins. And we're starting to fill our club up with upgrade packs and much more. So let's open up the first one. Get ourselves a gold rare, so let's skip it. It's Moroccan, so it could be anybody. And it is going to be 2 duplicates. So obviously my club is full up with loads of golds. Yours might not be, so you might have to deal with these in another way. But here's what you can do with those golds if you are in that situation. Is if you have got a few golds in your club, or you've been doing objectives and stuff, you can pop them back round. So every time you get a player that isn't helpful, they can go into this SBC. Or if you have loads of cards already in your club, you can actually just go back over to upgrades, go to the league SBC, and you can go ahead and fill in the Bundesliga and Serie A. But obviously I've done that, so I can't do that right now. So we are going to go ahead and pop them into the 77 double or into the 81 player pick. It honestly depends on your own personal preference. So we are just going to go and pop in all 3 of these gold cards we got. And then I'm going to have to go to my club, unfortunately, just for the sake of this video to keep it going, and pop in a gold. Now, you can buy these golds for very, very cheap if you really wanted to, but we're not going to do that for now. So we got ourselves another one there by recycling. and then we can send our duplicate Mazarawi back into the club and open up our last 77 pluses. Now, bear in mind, I have been explaining everything step by step. You will be able to do this quicker the more you learn it. So you can basically do all of this within 5 minutes, and you are literally laughing your way to the bank. You'll be able to save up coins to be able to get yourself any of the store packs you want with coins, and you can also start building your club up to complete future SBCs. So we get ourselves Algerian left backs, probably going to be Beniazi, and there we go. So again, I'm going to go and put these into some SBCs, and I'll be back once that is done as well. So that has been done, and now we got ourselves our last pack. And again, this is all stemmed from opening about 6 to 7 bronze packs. The more bronze packs you do, the easier it becomes. The more SBCs you do, the easier it becomes, and etc, etc. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything crazy out of the upgrade packs, but we do have enough to get another pack on top of that. And that is why bronze pack method is so important. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.